Yeah, it's your boy Fist in his house, bring another great edition of Call of Duty for me to you, because that's what I do. MK14 9v9, silenced with the kick and sleight of hand, assassin, stalker, smoke, grenade. I think my secondaries are the FMG9s. I don't even know if I use them in this game, but anyways, people were like, "Yo, Fist, I'll see a different map," blah blah blah. You know, I did this gameplay, and then somebody had said something in my last video about kill streaks, and they were like crying about the kill streaks. So I played a bunch of bare bones games, and I'm probably gonna start posting them tomorrow, just a couple. They are interesting and enjoyable to watch, but you know, I like it. You know, I to be honest with you, when I'm playing bare bones and I'm like thinking about it, I'm like, you know, I'm still getting the same scores that I'm getting with or without the streaks. It doesn't matter for me. So the point being, it's like, it doesn't matter. You know, if you're a good player, you're a good player, and you're going to get the scores regardless. You know, with or without the streaks. I just find it. I would just like the fact that Black Ops 2. You know, I was thinking about, you know, how people are like, oh, you know, kill streaks are essential, and they take out. You know, this is going to be the first Call of Duty since Call of Duty 3 that there's no kill streaks in the game. You know, how many times have you gotten killed by Martyrdom and Last Stand? Drop shot Martyrdom, drop shot Last Stand, drop shot Invincible Last Stand. At that, it's ridiculous. You know how hard, you know how much that stresses you out and hurts you inside. Because the thing is like, you fought so hard to gain that real estate, and then you shoot somebody, and then there's a guy behind him, and he just drop shots invincibly into this fucking poopy stand, and he shoots you and kills you, and now you have to respawn, and you have to reassess the situation, and then move up into the spawn. You know, it's like, it's not even showing you, like, listen, they're not even congratulating you for being a good player. It's so much rewarding bad gameplay, and I'm just so glad that, you know, Black Ops 2, for everything, for the gimmicky MLG, you know, I mean, we know it's a gimmick, and they have to come up with something to sell Call of Duty. Let's be honest. So what do? They throw in the gimmicky MLG, which it's already proven not to work. You know, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I hope it does. But, you know, the point being is, like, we all know that when the game comes out, everybody is going to be just playing in casual gameplay. They're not going to be, I mean, you might get a handful of people, which is not the majority of the people who play the game, and that's just the way it's going to work. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. I mean, I think this is a great experiment, to be honest with you. I think that if you look at all the games out there, they are all around Call of Duty. Like, you know, no kill streaks, just gun game. I mean, there's a lot of hungry developers out there that are developing new games that don't have kill streaks in them. And, you know, I don't see the problem with not having kill streaks in it. You know, I think it would be great change. I like the intensity, I like the drama, I like the not knowing, you know, and you know what it did in Bare Bones? You know what Bare Bones, when I played Bare Bones, it made me play the objective, because I wasn't worrying about streaks. I was worried about capping the flag and making sure that these guys didn't take the flag. So I'm definitely going to talk about that tomorrow, and I'm glad they killed death streaks. I mean, you know, we got to take baby steps on the situation. We know that Call of Duty's been out 9 generations, about 6 years, 5 years. But you got to take baby steps. You know, they take stuff out little at a time. They make very small moves. And, you know, other than the fact that whatever their gimmick is in the beginning of the year, they hype the shit out of it so you'll buy it. But the point being is, you know, they make very small moves to the structure and the script of the game. And then somebody tweeted to me like, oh, Last Stand is still in the code, so therefore you're full of shit. You know, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that all you got to do is take out a part of the code and it's not functional. What dumbass is going to sit there and remove thousands and thousands of lines of code. You just break the function of the code and just leave it in there. Who knows? You might need to use it again. That's why it's there. So, I mean, just, I don't know what it is. And I was playing today, but there's just so much, like, you know, hate towards my realism. You know, I'm a realist. You know, and people, like, they use that as an excuse to jump on a bandwagon to hate me. And they don't even, like, check shit. Like when I'm saying Neversoft, they never made a first-person shooter game. It says right on the game of the gun game from Neversoft, it says third person. Even if you can switch to first person, it's titled third person. It's not a true first-person shooter game. So, anyways, I try to bring you real shit here, guys. You know, just excuse the people that come here to hate. I'm sorry you have to go through that. It's just part of me being on YouTube and keeping it real. So I hope you enjoyed this wonderful MK14 gameplay. You know, I really do savor moments with the MK14 and the M16 Silence. These are some of my favorite weapons now. I love burst weapons, and I'm gonna love the fact that, you know, the burst weapons in the Black Ops. You know, some people say, oh, you can just burst with the automatic, but you know, I don't want to have that. I don't want to have to think about it. You know, that's the fun part about it. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, it's your boy Fist. Peace! Enjoy your weekend.